He was lying in the bathtub practicing holding his breath. He glanced at the clock. It showed exactly 51 seconds, breaking his personal best record. Maybe he's actually ready for the Olympics breath-holding competition. So, he hobbled down the stairs. With a red shoulder back, he headed for the door. Mom pretended to be surprised and asked where he was going in the middle of the night.
Rome. I'm going to hold my breath at the Olympics.
Then she handed him a small box, telling him to put his medal inside. After he left, Mom shook her head. Clearly, this wasn't the first time. He hobbled his way to the bus stop. Dad was already waiting for him on the bus. Dad sighed and asked, "Are you out of your mind?" This boy, who was born with severe myopia, had a leg condition and no athletic talent at all. Not only did he compete in the Olympics as an amateur, but he also became one of only two to challenge the 90-meter dive. In the end, he came last, but became a hero in the hearts of many. The International Olympic Committee even changed the rules for him. He was Eddie the Eagle, who inspired countless people. This true story will help you get through your own struggles. His glorious moment was the first book he ever read. Despite no natural talent, he planted a seed of Olympic dreams. This week, he was playing with marbles. Next week, holding his breath again, Mom gently asked, "When will it end?" Eddie looked up with hope and confidence and said, "Once I become an Olympian." After his leg injury healed, the doctor told him not to run around, but with his Olympic dream in hand, he immediately threw the doctor's advice aside. Pole vaulting, basketball, weightlifting, hammer throw. Sadly, his talent was just too poor, so it was constant falls. Even if his broken glasses piled up like a mountain of cookies, he refused to stop until one day, while practicing javelin, he accidentally stabbed the glass near his dad's head. Finally, his dad couldn't take it anymore and angrily shattered his daydream. After the scolding, Eddie became much more obedient. His dad then took him to the construction site, planning to guide him to become a proud bricklayer. But he forgot that there was a ski slope next to the site. That led Eddie to a whole new path.
I'm gonna go to the Winter Olympics.
From then on, the Winter Olympics became his new goal. Though talent was lacking, he made small progress every day as his performance improved. At 19, he made it into the UK ski team trials. He was nearly one step into the next Winter Olympics, but unfortunately, that was his limit. Soon after, Eddie heard the news.
You will never be Olympic material.
He was kicked off the ski team. Feeling disheartened, he decided to accept his father's plan and live a quiet life as a bricklayer. Though reluctant, he took down the poster from the wall. Despite the pain in his heart, he decided to store away his skis. His attentive mother noticed his sadness and felt it deeply herself. She thought back to when she used to encourage him as a child, but the words wouldn't come out. In the end, she just asked what he wanted to eat and quietly began preparing his favorite meal. Little did she know, before dinner was ready, Eddie had discovered his new territory again.